Okay, so round 2 of Bucks. We're going to be looking at his cloud set over here. Oh, wow. There's no music. Okay, well, I can actually have this on while having arms play in the background. No, we're not going to go cursed and do that. It's like the next one up was going to be like Megalovania on this. Yeah, we're gonna go to good old fashioned training mode. Okay. Yeah. So talking about Cloud's a very straightforward matchup. He got so much easier in this game. At least to fight his Duck Hunt. Like this was our like 4-6 matchup before, but like that was basically even, or even slightly Duck Hunt favor. Basically, Cloud's very slow in terms of like attack speed. So like if he's facing forward, he does not have a quick aerial in front of him. He does have a quick aerial behind him in the form of Nair, but that starts above him too. So like he kind of has a lot of trouble hitting Duck Hunt from the air. So, you know, if he does forward air, that starts frame 18. And like realistically, he's not going to be hitting you until like frame 19. But it does linger quite a lot. So like 19 to 25, you know, that's 6 frames right there. So lingering potential, pretty good, but very slow. Nair is like very terrible for hitting grounded opponents. So like because of how short Duck Hunt is, like he's basically never going to hit him with that. If he's in the air, he can. And then not to mention that like, it doesn't even cover the full sword. Of course, he's very fast, so he can just like kind of move into you with it. But like if you're on the ground, this is most likely not going to hit Duck Hunt. So you don't really have to worry about that move. Back air is kind of infamous, but like this is frame 11, so not the fastest thing in the world, but it's a very good hitbox. And it still is very nice, as you can see. But again, very slow, very telegraphed, not too much to worry about. You no longer have to worry about this move hitting you because it does not hit a character. Duck Hunt's too short to get hit by it. So like literally he cannot combo start you and put you into a kill setup anymore. It's just once you're juggled, this is very good for keeping you juggled, but this move does not really kill. Down air, when this happens, you just hit him from the sides. That's it. Very straightforward. It's very tiny when it lingers too. So you can like set up like a punish for this with like Clay Pigeon if you see the drift that he's going and if he's going away. But the easiest way to punish this is run in the direction Cloud is going. And then once he gets to a point, like if you're in front of him, you can just jump and hit him. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Very good auto cancel window though, so if he does hit you with the lingering hit, he can confirm it into a plethora thing. So particularly if he has limit, he can do like a lot of damage with cross slash. He can even do it into like finishing touch, which can sometimes kill you. But like overall, blade beam, once you have gunman set up and like anchor can, this does nothing. So you don't have to worry about it. When he gets limit, you always have a gunman or a cannon in front of you, so you don't deal with limit blade beam, because limit blade beam is the one thing that's going to cheese you out the most. And then of course, because there's a timer, you just wait out it, and then you just kind of camp him out so you don't have to deal with cross slash. Because like climb hazard, good out of shield option. You'll probably force him to recover with it, and that's really it. But keep in mind, climb hazard is a very easy thing to edge guard. So this hitbox is good, but like if you can just nair him, he's dead. And there's no hitbox towards the end of it as well. So like if you know he has to recover low, just charge F smash. And if he goes just slightly above at all, you'll kill him. But like I do know they improved the auto strap on this, so that's not as reliable as it used to be before. So it's like you might want to just go for like nair or just like down air at that point. And then, yeah, limit climb hazard, kind of the same thing. Does have intangibility, but like he's still gonna just be vulnerable at this part. So just exploit that fact. Also, it does look like he might do a different pose. No, he doesn't. It's the same. Actually, it is a different pose. It's a different animation. Cause yeah, like he's holding the blade longer, it seems. Or maybe he just moves faster. But yeah, just put like an air behind the sword, and you'll hit him. So let's see what you do. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of landing lag on his bear. So let me just double check what it is. Yeah, Bear has 8 frames of landing lag, so I wouldn't really say it's a reliable clay pigeon punish. Like the only one that has a lot of lag is down air at 16 frames if he like doesn't auto cancel it, but he most likely will. So I wouldn't really put it. I wouldn't really like reliably get that as much. Just like focus on setting up with your can. Is he like that's how small that down air hitbox is? Is that no, it was this. That was really bad. He should have just like actually got you killed there. But it's like you could just like up air it. You could just up air around it so easily. Like, look. That sword is tiny. Like it didn't even trade with Duck Hunt. Yeah. Yeah, like something to remember is that treat Cloud like Crom. If you get him off stage, he should be dead. So when you get like something like this, just like run after him to like get like more positional advantage. Because remember, when you throw them and they need to tech, they can never do a get up attack. Like they're forced to either tech in place or roll in or out. So you can just like run towards them and not really have to fear anything. Yeah, also, just a reminder of like how bad that hitbox is like after he does that nair, you could have just like naired out a shield. That was really scary. He actually... Oh, wait. Actually, you're at 38. You wouldn't have died. Good, you did the down-angled F-tilt, too. That's the other thing. So, if you down-tilt Cloud at, like, 70%, I believe he's dead. Oh, okay. You need to punish dash attack on shield. Dash attack on shield is negative 26. So you have enough time to do whatever you want. Yeah, like you can drop shield, grab him, drop shield, F smash him. It doesn't matter. He should just never get away free doing that. Like just drop shield, clay pigeon him. Yeah, you gotta be ready to attack that one. That was smart from him. Yeah, that's kind of like a habit I've seen from Clouds in Smash 4 and Ultimate in particular is that once they do one climb hazard, they'll do like 20 of them. I don't know why, they just will. Good, yeah, you need to use Gunman to block that. Also, fun fact about Climb Hazard, that move's actually a lot slower than you expect it to be. It's got really good range, which is what makes it a really good out of shield option. But Climb Hazard is, let me see. It's actually frame 7. Yeah, so it's like, if you have a good out of shield option, you can beat it out fairly easily. Duck is not one of those characters, though. You're dead. He's dead. I'm so happy you avoided that. I was gonna get so angry at you if you got hit. Also remember, put your hitbox out where you know they have to be in order to live. So like once you recognize where they need to be for that, then your job becomes a lot easier in terms of edge guarding. Because like Cloud needs to be in a very specific area in order to recover. Yeah, so he should live that. Good stuff. Can. Ah. Did you use your jump? Okay. Yeah, you gotta remember he's gonna climb hazard. That was a really bad panic option. I don't even know what you're trying to do with that one. What are you trying to do with these pigeons? Like, I can't even, like, even if you were going for, like, a can or gunman, it doesn't make sense. What were you trying to do? Like, you went for, like, the most confusing options you could have possibly done, like, placement-wise, especially, like, where Cloud was and where he was in disadvantage. And you just, like, you literally killed yourself there. What? I don't even know how to comment that. Like, so it's like, what? Why any of this? Like, you could have just, like, waited back here and, like, held shield because, like, he was coming down with, like, down air. So you could have just, like, jumped back aired him. I think he came out with down air, right? Yeah, he was just coming down with down air. Like, why'd you claim pigeon? He was all the way up there. That would have missed. And then, like, even before that, like, that was a weird exchange. So yeah, no, like there, you just gotta keep in mind, you don't know what that was. Again, like, you hit him with the gunman and you decided to, like, claim pigeon. Like, you're just not paying attention to, like, any of your setups. Too, like, oh man. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, when you have the setups and the hits, there's like, like, remember, Tree Cloud, like Chrom, if you get a hit on him, you just kill him. You just keep pressuring him because, like, Cloud cannot get you off of him. He's got climb hazard out of shield, but if you read that, he's dead. Like, you know, if he doesn't do the falling one, then he's going to be falling very slow. If he does the landing variation where he does the attack coming down, that move has like 26 frames of landing lag. So that's very easy to punish. It is not safe on shield at all. Remember, like at mid percents, you can buffer like down throw fair and you'll generally true combo them. Ah, that was sad. You had the right idea. And he had the right idea with that nair too. There you go. Perfect. That was a perfect sequence on like just destroying Cloud. And see, like, that's so much better because, like, now you're actively pressuring everything that he does. So, like, you know, instead of what you were trying to do with, like, your weird wall out, like, here, he's, like, tech rolling and you're not letting him breathe at all. Like, you're completely smothering every option that he has. So, like, that was very good. That's what you should be doing, like, whenever you hit Cloud and you get him, like, on a platform. Also, that was an excellent use of, like, low profiling, too. Like you just completely avoided his entire like hitbox there because of the way like Duck Hunt positions himself. So down tilt's actually super, super good to use in this matchup. F tilt too. Just trust me when I say like doing this is not productive at all. So like, okay, Clay Pigeon to intercept Blade Beam. Okay, that's whatever. And now that you have the gunman, you start pressuring with the can to go near him. Because then if you place can right here, especially against like the little like booster over here, and he decides to do limit Blade Beam against it, then that will just like blow up right there and he'll get punished for it. Like make him deal with this and like make him feel claustrophobic. That's what you want to do. Remember, like Cloud also has a really hard time going deep against you. Just because, like, there's not too much that he can do. See, that was a huge drop. He was dead. So, like, right here, all you had to do was just like wait underneath this platform. He has no physical way he can hit you. So like when he techs there, you just full hop back air, and then he's going to be put like into a really awkward situation where you just edge guard him and he dies. Yeah, you had to wait for the extra hits done there. That actually would have made it easy to set up like, I don't know if up smash reaches on that platform, but it would have been, that was a really easy setup for like a up air, back air, nair. Good use of can. Good thing you pinged it, otherwise you were dead. Not scary. That sucks. Good punish. Easy, yeah. Yeah, you're playing this matchup like a lot more how you should be playing it compared to game 1. Too early. You wait for him to land. Yeah, that wasn't good. Whenever you're doing that high recovery, you want to ping it 2 or 3 times so the can falls before you. So then that way, like it like helps you with like covering yourself. And you need to make sure that your can's in a position where it can actually do something like sort of meaningful. I honestly thought you were going to go for another clay pigeon, which I would have respected that like crazy. Had the right idea there. Yeah, that's good that you backed off. From that position, because we don't have shield dropping in this game, I would not have punished Climb Hazard, so that was really good. Good break. Just be ready to intercept. Yeah, there you go. I have to say, you're either going to get, like, he's going to run up Cross Slash or he's going to run up Blade Beam. That was a good recovery. Yeah, back throw. Oh, you got really lucky. Your DI almost killed you there. But yeah, like honestly, like he's just like, he's attacking your shield a lot. He's not really going for grabs. And like the fact that he doesn't have limit means you don't really have to be worried about like holding shield too much. Yeah. You always play it like that he's going to go for Blade Beam or a Cross Lat. Oh god, what was that? I imagine that was a misinput. That was a mistake. You should have let the gunman just like hit your can. Because like, as a Cloud player, they're going to be jumping a lot to this area in particular. So you let the gunman shoot it. So then that way, as you approach, you got the ground covered, and then the can's got that covered. There you go. I'm surprised he didn't come out with down air, so you got really lucky there. But it worked out for you. Let's see. Back throw. Yeah, that was unbelievably risky. Oh god, yeah. You really need to stop with your clay pigeons. Like, this is not a matchup you want to be clay pigeoning in. Like, you have a horrible habit of that. If you down angled F tilt him, he probably was. Actually, you could have F smashed him. He was dead. Down smash? No. So when Cloud does cross slash, it's negative 24 on shield, so you can drop shield and down smash him, and he would be dead. Because that angle's too low, it sends him too far away. So remember that. Also, keep in mind that you can parry that final hit of Cloud like coming down. So then that way you can just so let me double check. Is there a landing hitbox? Okay, so there is a landing hitbox. So you can't exactly do that. 50 frames of shield lag. So you can punish, you have like a 10 frame punish window when he does that on shield. Oof. Yeah, good response there. Yeah, that's to say that fair actually killed him. There's no way he's getting back from that. Also, yeah, if you waited to detonate that clay pigeon, it actually would have interrupted that climb hazard. You probably would have gotten a big opening off of it. Again, your clay pigeon habit's what's gonna kill you. Like Cloud does not physically have like moves that are fast enough that you won't be able to stuff out. It's just that you're putting yourself with the most laggy moves possible with an object that does not zone in the slightest. Like, look at this. Like, if we played the clay pigeon drinking game, we would all be dead drunk at the moment. That was a nonsensical gunman too. Yeah, so there he did a good auto cancel, but, you know, you can still pressure the shields fine. Yeah, pressure it with can there. And like the one time he decides to run into you, you finally got what you looked for. That was a really good air dodge trap. Very good, yeah. Yeah. Still, like, what you went for there, it wasn't like optimal coverage, but that was just a good call out on your part. And because we're short, it's very easy for us to kind of do like those cross ups with that. I'm actually surprised that that wasn't a shield can setup. Yeah, remember at this point when you're at 144, just hold shield. Because like if he grabs you, he can never kill you off a grab. See, again, this is why you don't go for clay pigeon. Just go for easy, basic things. Get him off stage and he will die. You do not need a clay pigeon to kill Cloud. Like, that was the only clay pigeon that I can at least agree with going, just because of he had landing lag from like the air dodge and he was really far away. But like 90% of these were just terrible. God, he actually made it really easy for you to punish. No, God, yeah, you're getting too mashy. Like, you're panicking right now is what's going to let you... You're going to get, like, spiked and die. That was a really bad clay pigeon. Like, he could have come down with, like, a down air up smash, and he probably would have taken the game. I haven't really seen him go for that. Yeah, easy call out. Yeah, you panicked way too much at the end there. Oh, what's up, Ren? I feel like he used to have like a different Twitch name back in the day. But yeah, I really don't like the way that you played that at the end there. Like you again went for all your laggiest options. You weren't watching your opponent. You panicked with every single button that you pushed. And then he just like took advantage of that. Like if there's one character that can take advantage of you panicking, it's Cloud. Because like he just has like auto win options at like 85%. And he doesn't really need to think much. And he's got like a big sword too, so it's not like he needs to aim. See, and this is what you need to do. Just like focus on setting up. Now stay safe against Blade Beam. Or that too. Back throw, can, cover the jump. That was a mistake. Because like... The reason why you don't want to go for like the clay pigeon setup in that context is because you're too far away to actually get any real capitalization. The only thing this does is deal damage, but he's just going to grab ledge again. So, like, you kind of make nothing happen. In that case, because he air dodged in and didn't go to ledge, it actually could have, like, F-smashed him and he would have died. But it's a bit risky. Gotcha. Actually, okay, I can see the red in there now. Okay, because you didn't hit your shield, you could have actually grabbed him. That could have been a cool drag down setup. You got so lucky. Like, the good thing is like he doesn't really have like startup intangibility on that move. It's when the attack comes out. There we go. That was a really good punish on that. Because like even if it got the attack, you still would have been okay. Because like what you're doing now, this is the cycle that you need against Cloud. Like this is exactly how you fight him in neutral. He comes to you and you like find all those little blind spots with his hitboxes and you just punch the crap out of them. Oh, if you start pinging the can again, he was dead. The other thing too is that situation he was in. Let me look at that. Yeah, this matchup was the worst match. This was like Duck Hunt's worst matchup in Smash 4. So because he started all the way down here, this is too low. He cannot do the drop down attack. Otherwise, he won't auto snap. He'll kill himself. So by like knowing that, you can instinctively put down angled F tilt or down tilt or F smash. But I would do F tilt. I would do F tilt because that's active for 5 frames. You'll just kill him, and there's nothing you can do about it. But you at least cleaned it up. That's such a mistake. But he was, he's so bad. Because like basically Cloud can do up air and that'll just beat out everything that you do. And you got to remember, he can use shield can against you too. He doesn't know it, but you know it. And that's the reason why you don't go for clay pigeons when they're right next to you. See, like at least there you were like punishing the end lag of a move, so that clay pigeon has some logic behind it. That was a really good counter can there. That's something I have to look more into the specifics of, because like that's something that I did a lot back in Smash 4, but I don't know how to explain that like too well to people. So I'm gonna attempt to do my best to explain it here. Wait, was it even farther back? Okay, I think it's right here. So, basically what happened was like this can had like a lot of gravity behind it. Oh wow, that's actually really weird. Most of the time you can't shoot it after it's already been hit. So you got a really weird thing. Because like one thing you can do is when you frame the can with like the reticle shot, it can clank with every single hitbox. So by the time that he goes through it, it'll actually explode him. So that's weird. I actually don't know why that happened. Okay. Yeah, so never do the clay pigeon when landing because he can just dash attack through you and you die. That's a terrible thing to do. Don't do that. Yeah, you had pretty good spacing with that can. It's just that you didn't chase him enough. Oh, he actually went for full limit. So you had a very easy F smash setup with the way that he air dodged there. Because, like, realistically, let's go back a little bit before. Okay, so he lost his jump. He can no longer jump. And he just neutral air dodges. So all he can do is drift. So you can just like lay out an F smash and you'll cover everything. Or if you want to be really safe, turn around and do a down smash. So that way it just pings them across. That was very scary. At least you turned it around there. Okay. On ledge? Fair's huge. Like, look at this move. Like, you should not question getting hit by this move. Like, it goes like this, and then it lingers. So it's actually really good for poking. So I can go back real quick. Okay. Oh, wow. Huh. That is actually really weird. Because, like, I can't say it's, like, hitting at the duck behind him. Let me check duck concert box. Let me see. Jab is like his most standing animation. So there's this little part up here. And then, like, I don't think it'd be like the duck head hitbox too. My assumption is that there might be a part of the dog that's sticking out, but yeah, that's actually weird. That's really weird, actually. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. I'll go to the next one. Yeah, like, honestly, so if you're fighting Cloud, any stage that's like this, like FD style, are the stages that you want to take him to. Just because it's hard for him to do much, and platforms give him a lot of extension. So like this, Smashville, Town and City, FD, those are all good stages to go to. Well, it's like, well, Battlefield isn't inherently bad for us. It's just that it's a little bit better for Cloud, and I wouldn't go to, don't go to Yoshi's. Yoshi's, you'll just die too fast. Because, like, outside of Limbic, like, Cloud has a pretty hard time killing. Because it's just so hard for him to hit Duck Hunt. You had the right idea, you just didn't have the spacing. Yeah, good thing that you didn't grab there, because, like, he would have, like, probably spaced it correctly, and then he probably would have buffered a climb hazard out of that. Good stuff. Easy. Yeah. No, you played that decently well. It's just that your up air was fresh, so you probably would have been able to kill him when he was at 147. I felt like he kind of like overthought it a little bit too much. Yeah, good stuff on keeping the shield can. But yeah, I wish like he had enough time to respond with like a directional air dodge there, but I could understand that because he fast. That was a little bit hard. Oh, you did like a weird season setup. Yeah, just hold shield. You don't challenge limit. You wait for Cloud to give you the openings. See, like that. So that's the reason why you need to stop like spamming the crap out of your clay pigeon, because like you had a free landing trap there, but then you removed it because you went for clay pigeon. So please don't do that to yourself. That worked out really well, actually. No, yeah, so that's not the way that you do it. You go here and you wait for their action. The second like they burn their double jump, then that's when you go ahead and hit them. Because like if they try to challenge you and you hit them, then they're dead. And the other thing too is like if you see them like jump and then fast fall down, then that's when you go for your nair. That was way too early and really reckless and careless. Yeah, and like Cloud's one of those characters that like it's harder to can out against him, just because of the way that his sword works. That was so bad on so many different levels. you had the confirm. I have no idea why. I don't know how you like kind of messed up your inputs, but it's Wi-Fi. At least I'm assuming it's Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's a free one. I'm happy that you went for the up air because like I thought you had the side switch too. Also, not sure why you went for the second gunman there. I'm assuming you probably went for Clay Pigeon. Yeah, so that was a huge waste of resources right there. I hope you get this. I hope you get this for a second. I kind of want to explain this. So after you got the gunman, you did that where it's like you should have dropped down then short hop can. So then that way you would have started the cutoff over here, and you would have had, if he decided to jump around the can, you'd have had enough time to run back. If you dropped down, you would have had enough time to ledge set up. But instead, like you just kind of went for a weird trade. Yeah, you need to stop. So he, when you're at ledge, he can confirm fair into fair to kill you. So that's another reason why you need to stop spamming those clay pigeons like crazy. I'm surprised he didn't climb hazard. See, like now you don't have access to can. Like the clay pigeon literally ruined any sort of advantage that you would have had set up there. That's how bad that move is when you're using it like this. Like, it is actively making you throw the set. Yeah. Yeah, you threw it. That's all I could say. Like, you need to hardwire in your brain to not throw those clay pigeons, because, like, you're literally just like self-destructing every single time that you do that. It is not giving you neutral. It is not giving you advantage. You give your opponent the freedom to choose how they want to kill you whenever you're using it like this. Like like if you were spamming can, like, okay, look, you're not as open and you're actually covering things. Like you're actually being helpful to yourself. But no, when you throw clay pigeon like that, that is the most actively harmful things that you can ever do. Like, remember, like when you get your opponents up there, like drop down, throw the can so you can cover all their options. So you can cover the rest with can, with like duck hunt. Like you should be focusing on playing this character like a puppet character with can more so than anything. Clay pigeon is a gimmick and it is there just to punish things once they present their openings. It is not there to play any sort of neutral for you in any capacity except for very, very extremely niche like situations. Like I should only see that move come out like 5% of the time, unless it's like one of those matchups where like just people don't approach you and like there's a reason to throw it out. But like against a character like Cloud that has like the mobility of the gods, can jump over it, and then just has like zero issue just like abolishing your stock like at like 70% under the right conditions, especially if you're at ledge, then just like don't give him the set. Don't give him the games. There's no reason to do it. Like unless of course like he set it up. Like if he's going for cross slash and like he's far away, then you can do it. If he whiffed like his limit moves, then you can do it. If he went to smash attack, then you can do it. Like those are instances where you can do it. If he's falling down with like down air and you have a clear path for it, then you can do it. But in just neutral and when you have the advantage and like he's all the way up here, those are times that you're never doing it unless like you see the air dodge out there. Just do not do it ever. This is like, I'm going to save this if I ever see people like need to understand how bad of a move this is. Cause it's like, you had game, like, especially, what was it? Your FD game. I think it was your FD game. Yeah. Like your FD game and your, Smashville game. I think it was your Smashville game. Yeah. Cause you won game 1. I think you won game 2 and then you won these 2. Like your Smashville and like your FD game, like you kind of showed like how you knew to play the matchup. It's not like you don't understand how to get around his aerials and punish him. And it's not like you don't understand how to like trap him with your can either. You know how to do all these things. It's just that you decided not to do it for like 50% of the match. And that's all he needs to kill you. The one thing that you can work to improve on is just understand like his safety for ledge snapping. So like him doing like climb, if he started right here for climb hazard, you can literally throw out an F tilt and he dies. If he comes down with the second hit, you'll still live. It doesn't matter. Because if he comes to second hit, he'll die. What is it? Also learn the timing of when to go off for that. Cause like you went off way too early. Like you're not comfortable doing that yet. I would say like fight the Cloud CPUs. Cause like, a regular Cloud has like the air dodge mix-ups and all that stuff. But like if you want to learn to specifically edgeguard climb hazard with Nair, fighting the CPUs will do good enough for that. Like you'll at least learn the spacing for it. So that I definitely encourage you to do. But yeah, no, as long as you get rid of your clay pigeon habit, you'll have zero issues beating Cloud. I can guarantee it. Are there any other random Cloud things you wanted to ask about? Before I move on to the next one. All right, if that's the case, if we're all good. We'll move on to the next one.